Podcast question from Matthew Giffing. What position should you be in / what do you do with the bike to pull off a tight 180 turn? So when we get to deep ruts at class, the most common mistake that you see are riders that ride up and out of the rut. They can't turn sharp enough. And they can't turn sharp enough because of two major reasons, I would say. One is that they don't have enough weight on the front end. So they're either sitting too far back or not using the front brake to their advantage in a rut. And two, and they go hand in hand, is that they don't have enough lean angle to turn. Now, it doesn't have to be much lean angle, but it's got to be something. I see riders try to go through ruts completely straight up and down, and they're just turning the handlebars and hoping that that bike's going to go around the rut. Right? So yeah, use those hips, Matt, to lean that bike a little bit underneath you, sit far enough forward so you have that weight to the front. And then I guess if I'll add in a third caveat here, and this one's incredibly important, in 180 turns, you should have an aggressive look. So you should be really kind of turning the head to look at the exit, because it's more of a pivot, turn and go. It can be, depending on how tight the corner is. Where if it's more of a sweeper, your eyes would be kind of, picking a point, looking past it and scouting it out. In a 180, it's more of a drastic movement with your head and your eyes.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything to add to that, Dave? Does that cover it?
One thing I see people doing a lot is they get kind of scared, like they're coming in too fast, and they'll grab the brakes, which will make the bike stand up a little bit too. Like they'll get really nervous. And I keep telling people too, motorcycles are designed for smooth inputs. Smooth inputs on throttle, smooth inputs on brakes. They're not designed to be stabbed in throttle like this. Like they're meant, and that's why you see a lot of the pros, when people see them come by, one word that, they're moving fast. But one word that I always say is like, man, that was smooth. That guy in that 450 was just buttery smooth. You'll see a lot of top riders like AJ and like all the other guys, they'll say, man, he looked really smooth. And that's a really good compliment, because the smoother you are, the more the bike wants to work with you, the more comfortable you'll feel. So stabbing the brakes, obviously going to stand you up. Stabbing the gas, is going to make the bike react in a certain way as well. And I always do this adage of miles per hour equals lean angle. It's a 1-to-1 relationship. So if I want more lean angle, I got to give myself a little bit more throttle so that centrifugal force keeps me in that same position. Whereas if I hit the brakes and I slow up a little bit, I can't maintain that same lean angle because I don't have the speed for it. So I'm going to have to slow up a little bit or change my lean angle so that I can hit the brakes accordingly. So it's a tether for those two. It's a 1-to-1.
Yeah, and that takes patience and practice, because it's hard to do small inputs when you're not confident. When you're not confident, everybody just overcorrects like crazy. Good question, Matt. If you guys enjoyed that podcast clip, you can listen to full episodes on Apple Music and Spotify. And make sure, if you haven't already, join our community inside of the Moto Academy app. Go to themotoacademy.com today. I'll see you guys inside the community.